Hey, you guys, what's up? It's been a minute. I just wanted to share my thoughts on this. I seen this was my first time hearing about this story a couple of days ago, right? And so when I looked into it, I'm like I saw it, and so I never knew about the case. So you know us, we digging to see if we can find any other commentary on it. So I did, and I mean, I'm sitting here. I shared some of it on my community wall, but I'm just gonna do a summary of what happened and just pretty much get my thoughts on it because my mind kind of was like, wait a minute. So this lady right here is still on the run, okay, from some years ago, right? Her name is Tammy. His name is David, right? She's still on the run from unaliving him, okay? And like they said, she had to have unalived him while he was asleep because they said it was close range as far as the hole, that they found in her apartment. And so he had to be asleep or something for him to be defenseless against her because he was a big guy, right? He can defend himself against her. So she had to have caught him, snuck in on him or something because they said she had an extra key to his apartment. Not only that, I guess she realized that she couldn't move, his big body, right? So she decided to use a kitchen knife, right? To, kitchen knife to, in pieces, okay? I mean, imagine, I'm sitting here like, okay, you were that mad? I mean, like, you were that jealous? Now here I go again trying to understand somebody who's like fucking psychotic and shit, okay, right? And then remember, I always got to catch my damn self because I'm like, okay. But then it's still in the back of my mind like, and she got 2 kids who are twins. Where they must have been with the dad or something, or so as somebody. I had to be, because I know it didn't take 30 minutes to do all this. Imagine just imagine the mess everywhere from her, doing. I'm trying to be careful because of YouTube. But just imagine the blood everywhere, and you don't have no control over where it is. When they went in there, it wasn't like it was because I don't remember them ever saying, "Oh, we went in there and immediately we knew," because it was a horror scene, because you would think that that's what you would see, knowing what she did, right? So she had to have some time to clean it up. You know what I mean? Like, but what they did find when they went to go and look in his apartment, was a hole in the closet, and then it was under the bed, it was blood. Then when they pulled the sheets back, because they noticed his bed wasn't made, and they know that he was a clean type of guy, he wouldn't, leave his bed like that. So when they moved the covers back, that's when they saw some more blood on the mattress. She was nowhere to be found. Prior to all this, they believed that she got upset maybe because he would said that it was going to be over, because the night before, him and his female cousin, right? She knew it was a cousin. You know how some guys just be like, oh, yeah, that's my cousin. We like whatever. She knew it was an actual cousin of him. And he went to the movies with the cousin. And I guess she felt some type of way. And when he got back to his car, all his tires was flat. Not only that, they said prior to this, they were at a game. Him and her, David, and then this lady right here, Tammy, was at David's son football game. He was like maybe his son at the time, I think was maybe in high school or maybe, yeah. So they was like, showed the video of David, everybody having a good time. He trying to like kind of tune this bitch out. Like, you're not finna, family there. They don't see David sitting with Tammy, right? They say, where's Tammy? Tammy sitting somewhere else by herself, just staring at them and shit. Mad, you know what I'm saying? Because he was having fun. He, with his fam. He cordial with the baby mama. Because of course the baby mama gonna be at her son game too. So he had a cool co-parenting relationship with his ex as far as his son's mother. So she getting jealous. I mean, and then when they get home, she had to have done something from the time frame that they said. So it had to have sparked from that because, yeah, they were like, Davis was like, you know what? Don't even pay her no mind at the football game. And they believed that he must have got home and was like, you know what, bitch, enough is enough. Like, what is up with you? Bitch, it's over. Like, if you don't think nobody got time for none of that, because we know us women and how we could get at times. But I'm sitting here like, she did all this, wrapped his ass up in the sleeping bag, all his different parts. She little. She not a big woman. So you struggling, it was something. Even if you cutting it in pieces, it's still heavy because of the dead weight. So you sitting here doing blowing them in the car. I mean, you had to have been doing a lot. Come back. Let me clean. I mean, you had to have been doing. And what is racing through your mind while you, Then, after all that, went to work, posted a Facebook selfie. She at work. They said she was a nurse and she used to be a flight attendant or something like that. So she was on her little shit. I mean, so, and she's still on the damn run. Now, who would, of course you cannot look at somebody and just be like, you know what, they got kind of like some crazy tendencies. I see a tad bit of craziness in these mofos. Like, I wonder if he realized, like, this bitch crazy. I didn't hear no stories about, the family saying while they were together, that he had to call the police on her, a lot. She was, threatening them through a text. He telling the family. Like, we didn't hear no stories like that. Only the incident as far as the flattening the tires when he came back from the movies with his cousin. So I'm thinking to myself, was there any signs of anything? Or did she just get so jealous that she just snapped? I mean, like, who? And you use a kitchen knife? A kitchen knife, y'all. The ones we use, our little knives we use for cooking. Not no butter knife now, okay? Of course, it's pretty sharp, but damn, to try to cut, what? Something that, And you ain't nothing going through your mind, no regret or nothing. And you go to work after that. And you taking selfie going to work. Now, what the hell is wrong with people, y'all? What the fuck is wrong with it? As if like she couldn't get nobody else or something. Like, what is? You know what? Now her girl, you on the run and they haven't caught you yet. You a fugitive. They looking for you, most wanted, okay? And they still haven't caught you. Then they had arrested her right after the half of the part of, his body was found. They arrested her, but then when they held her for 72 hours, she didn't admit anything. They let her free. And that's when she went on the run. So you went on a run and you left your kids? So you left your kids? You just never talking to your kids again because you on the run. just F the kids, her two twins, and I'm on the run from doing this to this guy for unaliving my boyfriend. So I'm on the run. Where's the kids? You ain't talk to your kids. Are you in contact with the kids? You just said F the kid. I mean, damn. You wasn't even thinking about your kid. Like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. You know, sometimes somebody really get to you and something cross your mind where you be like, oh, hell no, I'm not even about to entertain that thought. Where you would do some crazy stuff to them. What? I mean, you just didn't try to reason with your thoughts or anything. You just thought, had your feelings about whatever, that you were that jealous to the point to where you just said F it and just, well, damn. Now, what if her kids see her ass all over the internet and know her for being most wanted? I want to know, because I think they grown now by her kids, because at that time it was like teens, maybe like 15, 16. I think they said her kids was that she had kids by another man. So it wasn't David's kids. They didn't have kids together. So she had two kids from a previous relationship. And so I know they see this all over the news. Moms is on here. I mean, if they grown, of course they probably not going to come out and say nothing. But I would love to hear what the fuck they got to say about their mama doing this. What the hell? And if she is in contact with them, do they feel scared? How can they act? Knowing your mama done did this and she on the run and she calling, talking about, hey, baby, how you doing in school? Send me some pictures of your football game. Like, and they know what you did. Like, I mean, And they said they believe that it got to be somebody that she know that's hiding her ass out, that she not doing it by herself. And last, I think they said that they tracked her down was in Chicago. No, it was Chicago, and then she went to, sorry guys, I forgot. It was Chicago, and then she traveled somewhere else. So they, was it Pennsylvania, somewhere? And they found out what room she was in, the hotel, but I guess by the time they could go there, she was gone. She was nowhere to be found. That was the last location and information and leads to show she was actually there because of the surveillance. That was their last time seeing her and knowing her known location. So after that, she booked it. So you just going to, you got to get a job. Like, you not getting a job. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you just not working. I mean, like, what is she just living a normal fucking life just, and no one has found out? I mean, like, you're wanted. Everybody see her face. Even TMZ. I didn't even know it had been that big. Even TMZ, covered the damn story. You know how many views TMZ gets, so everybody, if you like me, we watching stuff like this as far as crime and 48 hours and just paying attention to the news, that's her. But the sister, David's sister, said that she will always change her hair. Like, one day she had long hair, next day she got short hair. So that's probably why, people probably don't recognize her. But come on now. They show her tattoo. She got a big ass tattoo on her arm. It was like roses. And they said she can possibly get that covered up, but just know that it's a big tattoo from her shoulders all the way down to her elbow. I'm pretty sure she ain't got no money to go and get it removed. So what is she doing? Like, then she was a flight attendant. I mean, like, they should, anybody running a background check on you when you, for employment reasons or anything, they gonna see that, yeah, you a goddamn fugitive. So how is she able to still be roaming free, okay? And they believe she armed and dangerous because they never, found the pop that she used on him. So she got that on her too and shit. Did she unalive her damn self? I mean, like, This is and what her family got to think about. Imagine seeing your cousin on the news and they did this and they on the run. Imagine being the auntie and that's my niece, and imagine then the kids and the baby daddy, and I mean, damn, I wouldn't know what to say if some shit came out like that about my family. Like, what the hell? I couldn't believe this shit. You that jealous of this damn man to where you just lost it. As if you can't get no motherfucking body else. And not only that, they went to school together. They had ran back into each other at a party. So they had went to school in high school together, and then when they were grown, they ran back into each other, and that's how they started dating. So you knew him already. It's not like he was just some sort of like stranger, but damn, you knew him. You know how you'll feel a little more safe with somebody you already know, like, okay, wow, rather, you can't even, your ass got to be careful for them too. Like, damn. Unbelievable. And thank God they said that when she did it, most likely the autopsy, the forensic lady, I forgot, said that it had to be quick, like, because how close of a pow it was. So it had to be quick for him, like, so good thing he didn't have to suffer. Like, he didn't know what hit him. You ain't even got no time. It's just split second. You don't even have time to react, think, nothing. It's just in an instant, you just gone to a whole nother damn realm. I mean, like, then she's sitting there, man, and you looking at him just, just cutting. Could y'all believe this shit? I said, people crazy. Crazy than a mall fall. This can be your neighbor. This can be your employee. This can be somebody right here you see in the grocery store, just to look at them and they know that this is what they did and shit. And they just la, just, which is nothing. I mean, I guess it's just me. I can't see how people do no stupid ass shit. Like, I mean, I just really can't. I just can't. And I thank God that I actually can look at it that way and feel that way, because that lets me know, shit, it's some crazy motherfuckers out here, and I'm not one of them. Yeah, no, I can't understand this shit. Like, who would think to do something? Like, you got to be crazy, bitch. You got to be crazy. Lost your damn mind. But I wanted to share my thoughts on this story, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think. This shit crazy. I can't see how she's still on the damn run. I just can't, unless her ass is out of the country. How's she gonna survive? But y'all tell me what y'all think about this bizarre ass shit. Okay? And if you related to her, because sometimes when we do videos, we'll have people who know whoever we're talking about come in the comments. Yeah, if you related to her, definitely leave a damn comment. Because, what do you think about your family member doing this shit and being on? I mean, damn, this is crazy. Poor guy. Poor guy.